Lavinia?
Yeah, I'm just kind of sitting back and listening to the committee kind of, speak on this and debate and discuss the pieces that, are in favor of fully alive and those that are not. And, I'm always, as human rights and equity advisor, I'm always the voice of human rights. And as a human rights lawyer, the governing authority for my entire practice is the Human Rights Code. And so the Human Rights Code demands that all the enumerated grounds, those protected grounds, are recognized and that they're protected and that we operate in a place as a service to the public in a way that protects those rights. And so for Fully Alive, my understanding is that it kind of supports and pushes forth as the narrative of normalcy heterosexual relationships. And that is at the, that is to the detriment of the 2S LGBTQ community. And so from a purely human rights perspective, that I can't see that being supported. And so the jurisdiction in terms of Fully Alive and ICE and the various different members who will inevitably pronounce on this particular topic, while it doesn't include the HRA office, I can say that from the Human Rights Code and the Human Rights framework in Ontario, that I feel like it's very much unlikely that a text like Fully Alive would be supported in its current state. And, looking at some of the recent decisions that have come out of the HRTO, particularly those involving TCDSB, we do see a leaning towards the protection of 2S LGBTQ rights, particularly as they come up in conflict with some of the rights, the religious rights that we sometimes hear certain members of our community, positing and pushing forward. And not to say that religious rights are not a human right as well. They absolutely are. And this does bring up competing rights, competing interests, and balancing those competing rights and those competing interests. However, where the protection of one right or the use of one right infringes on another right, that's where we kind of have those issues. And so, Father Mike, I think you so correctly stated that there is no right and wrong answer to this. But I think from a purely legal perspective, if it is infringing on 2S LGBTQ rights and there's no reasonable justification for that, I can't see that kind of holding water. And, just looking on it and kind of adding my thoughts to this discourse, I do feel that there is an opportunity to have a textbook that educates our students on various different familial types, various different, interpretations of sexuality, identity, all of those things. That's very much in alignment with the protection of human rights. So I will leave my comments at that, but I did feel the need to comment on the Human Rights Code piece because I did hear quite a bit of questioning around that item. And I just wanted to share my thoughts as a human rights lawyer that in my view, and this is just speculation, I can't see a text that infringes on 2S LGBTQ rights being supported, at least in the legal sphere. Thanks.
Thanks, Lavinia.